from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the play fake, here's Dart. To avoid the rush there, he's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he'll pop this ahead for about 4. But it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go! 40, 70, 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. Throw it here on 1st down. This one complete, right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Denver 1st down. Back to throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A first down throw for Nix. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now, the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
36 yards.
A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll go play action here with Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Giants.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats. 60. Take up.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. To the air once more is Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. To the pylon, he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Point after coming up here. His kick is good. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. To throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Next to score, Giants 14, Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second down. Nix. He connects with Mims. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Third and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Throwing Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's the second time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he finds his space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 23, this is second and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to third and 3. Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. On first and 10, here is Dark. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Out of the gun, here comes Dark. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Giants. 54 yards.
10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Coca 19. Steady.
Now give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants are out to a 21-10 lead.
Broncos 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Nix from the gun on third down. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, left side, he's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Broncos.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. Here's Nix to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the
pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back of the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
Mims sent in motion here. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh! And he's in! Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short gain, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos are back within 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart to the left side, and Adams has it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 33.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giant first down. They'll stay on the ground. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. the kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will cut the deficit down to 4.
Giants 28. Broncos 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brandon Jones comes up with a stop.
44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
19, 60 Eagles, 6, 19, 19.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
70 Lions.
Now Dart exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself, and he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Third and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, set.
Throwing is Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 37.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Nix. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Mims sent in motion here. On second down, it's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To throw is Nix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Denver.
Here's Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go,
They're trying again here. Second and 10.
At the Giants' 14-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Hold on a sec. Hey, I ain't 11. Shanahan.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15. Throwing. Nix. That's caught by Harvey. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Back to 60. Switch. 70 range. 19 tight.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
Third down and
Greg and
4.
I back on EA Sports after this.
Hold the ready.
Third down and 3.
Let's go now. Go, 19.
his head down, and he picks up the first down.
5-yard gain.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Buffalo 18. Track at 60. Check smash, check smash.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The PAT, up and good. The Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. This is fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down. Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second down throw for Nix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners and
so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
We played up, played up, played up, played up. We played up, played up, played up, played up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, without a you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.